The Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission Desopadec has initiated a comprehensive master plan in clearing drainage and water channels across its mandate areas. This is the continuation of an engaging narrative of how Desopadec, under the watch of Olorogun John Obukohonani as the chairman and Chief Festus Ochonogo, the managing director, embarked on a transformative journey of urban renewal and environmental order. Several areas, including Delta oil-producing communities, had faced the challenge of blocked drainage and natural water channels. The need for a solution was compelling, and Desopadec took the initiative. In our earlier documentary, we presented to you the proactive steps the Commission has outlined to restore order to the drainage systems and natural water pathways within urban centers and communities in various local government areas. These include Warri South, Uwie, Okbe, Ughelli North, Ughelli South, Ethiop, and Sapele local government areas. The process of clearing the water channels has also evolved in towns and villages within Ika and Indokwa areas. Efforts are on for commencement of the project in the Isoko axis of Delta. The dedication of the present Desopadec board to the well-being of the people of host oil-bearing communities is far beyond words. The team has demonstrated firm belief in actions primed to improve lives of the people and foster lasting change. The board's mission is clear and resolute: to harness the potential of our waterways while safeguarding Delta communities from the threats of flooding. This commitment of Desopadec is vivid in areas like Warri, Uwie, Osubi, Okwokoko, Kotokoto, Ekugbogeli, Oviriogo, Oviriolomu, Sapele, and Jesse. The chairman of Desopadec board, Olorogunani, and the CEO, Chief Ochonogo, have since embarked on an extensive inspection of all the desilted drainages and canals. The water channel linking the airport road and Ajamimoga access to the Forcados River was the first drainage site visited. The team then proceeded to examine the cleared drains and canals on the entire stretch of Jakpa Road, Okoloba Canal, as well as the drains at the Efru Government Reservation area.
It's very rainfall before, water they gather everywhere. Many people say for why they don't pack finish because of the water matter. But we thank God for the work what they do. When rainfall yesterday, we did not see any water gather anywhere around the area. We appreciate them for their work done.
The head of the housing department, Desopadec, William Oyimi, accompanied the chairman and the MD on a tour of the cleared drains in Efrun and Osubi towns.
And because of the flooding yesterday, two of the opening were able to succeed in opening one. So one was still leaking. And as of today, we had an emergency call that we needed to attend to. That was the big one by special president to make sure that this is system. Like you could recall that the airport road and the likes of Japan road were used to become flooding areas. That as we speak today, the intervention of the state government and our bosses are here to go around and ask and we assure you that by special grace of God, when we are done, flooding will be at this.
Desopadec has successfully completed clearing a significant channel that conveys water from Okwokoko, traversing Ugbomro community, housing the Federal University of Petroleum Resources Fupre in Uwie local government area. This channel eventually empties into the Agbaro River.
4 hours ago, when we are walking there, we are not even seeing a drop of water. So after walking, there is no water that is flowing. After 4 hours now, you see the water is flowing very well now. This is Golo Junction. Golo Junction to Agbaro River. You can see the water flowing very freely.
From Uwie and Okbe, the chairman of Desopadec led the entourage to Sapele and Jesse kingdoms in Sapele local government area as well as Ethiopia West. During the visit to Sapele, the team inspected the clearance of blocked drainages and natural water channels at Mission Road as well as other affected areas in the Timber City.
Before now, when it rains, the major road, that's this reclamation road, is flooded. It's not passable. When we cry to the governor and the Desopadec chairman and the MD, the cross hump will be, they've been working over 1 week in Sapele. And you can see where we are standing now is a major road. There's no water. Water has started disappearing.
We have achieved this because of the level of supervision. We have gone round. We have gone to Subi today. We have gone to Uwe. We have also come to Sapele. We are moving from Sapele here to Sapele.
Desopadec's efforts towards the well-being of the people of oil-bearing communities can be felt in all the mandate areas.
We've been working for 3 weeks now, and we know we're still going to work for 3 more or 4 weeks. I know full well what we have done now. The citizens are saying that we have done well. The place was supposed to be fully flooded, but for our intervention, they are having the sign of relief, and they are happy with what Desopadec, in conjunction with the Ministry of Environment, is doing as directed by the government of the state.
When I came here this morning, I saw that a lot of people working, evacuating the gutter. And I called myself and said, oh, with this work now, the flood is going to be less, because when it rains, there are a lot of flood in this area. And this work that they are doing here, we kind of reduce the flood that will come on here, and I'm very, very happy with this job.
Continuing with the inspection, the delegation proceeded to Ovirio Lomo in Ughelli South local government area and Oviriogo in Ughelli North. The initial destination was the Ovirio Lomo River, which had undergone desilting. This river courses through Kiagbodo and eventually converges with the Forcados River.
This stream, it links to River Forcados. It used to be a navigable river in those days, but because of forestation and the rest of the place has already blocked up. And these are the causes of the perennial flood yearly in this community.
The clearing of the Ovirio Lomo River has indeed brought significant relief to the communities within the Olomo Kingdom, as well as the neighboring areas in Burutu local government area.
We are really grateful with the people of Ovirio Lomo, even the entire Olomo Kingdom, because if our first Ovirio is affecting the entire kingdom. So we are very grateful. Mr. Chairman, sir, under your leadership, we've never experienced this kind of a thing before. To the management of Desopadec, we are very, very grateful.
Desopadec Chairman Olorogun Nani, MD Chief Ochonago, Executive Director of Projects Chief Talib Tebite, and Honorable Jonathan Goru, a representative of the Urobo ethnic nationality, boarded the bogie. Their purpose was to personally assess the progress of the work accomplished by the team of experts deployed by the Commission.
Before now, because of the blockage in this river, there has been accumulation of water within the community. What will look like not coastal flood, lateral flooding of the community. But with the opening up of these channels, this water will flow into River Forcados, and this problem of flooding within this community and environment will be a thing of the past.
Well, let me give thanks to Almighty God for letting this day be. And if you can see, that Desopadec, through the directive of Mr. Governor, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborowori, we have been on ground doing the needful to making sure that the problem of the perennial problem of flood is averted. And that is what we are doing. My chairman has said it all, my MD, and you can see also the President General of this community, likewise the local government chairman, my brother, Dr. Richard Kofi. I did not say any other thing, only to tell my people that good times are here for you.
From Ovirio Lomo, The entourage moved to Otowodo, cleared 2 different lengthy natural water channels at Ovirogo community to pave way for discharge of overwhelming flood water coming from the Otogo axis.
To the best of my knowledge and what I heard, Ovirogo is not part of the scope before now, but it's part of Ogedenon. But with the effort of the Desopadec, they add here to it. And for about 4 days now, the teams have been working here, and it will have been better because from Owodopopo, Ibruvie, the Ugele Ugo model market, or the back, this is the only channel of the water. And here now, they have done a very good job.
Before now, all year is flood, and actually, we give kudos to the commission, Desopadec, for granting us this canal. As you can see, it's very open and the water is flowing very well. So we thank the state government and the commission for remembering us once again.
The Desopadec efforts against flooding is in line with the more agenda of Governor Sheriff Oborevwori administration in Delta State, anchored on sustainable development.
We are impressed with the commitment of the contractors, because this job is actually done by contractors awarded by the Desopadec. There are 4 of them working in 4 different zones. Ugeli North, Ugeli South, Todu is one, Wari and Uwe is another team, Sapele, Jesse, Ogara is another team. There is another team currently working in Agbo that will progress from Agbo to Kwale and to Ole. So this is the structure, and the essence is to make sure we cover the oil-bearing communities, and you have seen for yourself now what we have done. And it's also as a result of the support we are getting from His Excellency, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, who is trying to provide this is governance made easy to enhance his more agenda. People may not appreciate this, but the locality will appreciate, because it's the one that will be affected when there is major flood. You see the excitement on the part of the resident, because this one now will drastically reduce the impact of flooding when it eventually come.
It's a directive from the governor that since the alert of flooding has been given by NIMEX, he directed immediately that we, being an interventionist agency, which is the commission, Desopadec, should go around all the oil-bearing community to see that there's no flooding. So this is proactive measure taken by the commission. You can see from the people, when you ask them, they tell you full well how this job we're doing has at least ameliorated the suffering which would have been meted on them because of the impending flooding which has started, because NIMEX said clearly that from the month of June, everywhere will be flooded. But you can see now, this is a place that is supposed to be flooded. You are standing well on it without a single drop of water.
The intervention of Desopadec has lifted a major weight off the shoulders of the people living in the mandate areas of the Commission. Their homes and businesses are safe, their spirits high, overwhelmed with joy.
Like before, if rain fall, water they gather everywhere. No customer, no they go the marshal, like it they affect our sales. Sometimes if the rain fall, that food they serve no sales. Like seriously, I am grateful and thankful to Desopadec for this great work that they have done. We look forward for more from them.
If not before, when customers come to buy something, even for them to park, na problem. People where they waka, they decide water for their body. But since when they do am, as rain fall, everything go smooth. Customers then come, they will feel stop, buy what they want buy, everything go well. Since why they this place, now the good job what I know say they don't do, they make sure so they find the problem and they solve the problem.
The drains and canals clearance operation is not limited to the flood-prone communities in the Urobo mandate areas. Recall that the CEO of Desopadec, Chief Festus Ochonogo, during inspection of the airport road and Kusini water channels, gave assurance that oil-bearing communities in Delta North Territorial District would also benefit from the exercise. The drainages and natural waterways in Abo, Ika South local government area, were the first to receive due attention. Silted drains and canals, as well as haphazard urban development, are some of the reasons the people of Abo have suffered devastating effects of floods. In Bojboji area of Abo, a flood-prone zone, floodwater is now channeled directly into the Orogodo River.
It is evident that all the villages are blocked. Almost all of them are blocked. And if we don't clear them so that this flood erosion that is everywhere flows and discharges at Orogodo River, very soon Bojboji will be recovered by flood.
To reinforce the preventive measures already implemented, Honorable Cordelia Anyago plans to collaborate with the task force and conduct public awareness campaigns. She emphasized the board's determination to ensuring the safety of residents.
The seriousness of the board is, and the government generally is what they are saying here. We were not here last month because the board is serious about it. That is why we started with this hearing of the villages. And like I told you, I'm not saying before, I will suggest it to the board. The board. So definitely to partner with the task force that is on ground to ensure that this task force works day and night.
While encouraging the people of Abo to embrace the practice of regularly cleaning of their drains, the ICA representative stated that the more agenda of Governor Sheriff Uburewori will address their environmental challenges.
The government we are in, the governor has told us that it's how to do more. They have started to do more. I want to beg the people of ICA. Our people say that it's how you make your bed that you lie on it. I want to encourage our people to rise up and fight.
Desopadec has also undertaken a successful desilting operation in Indokwa area, ensuring that drainages and natural water channels are now free from accumulated debris. Prior to Desopadec's intervention, the drainages on the Kwale Expressway were completely blocked.
We left from Ika, putting 2 weeks in Ika. Here we are in Kwale. We resumed here precisely on Monday to do scoping. We are putting 2 days here now. By God's grace, Friday, Saturday, we'll be going to Ashaka. We are not stopping at Ashaka. We'll probably go to Onichukwani, we'll go to Abi. Because as the commissioner representing Ndokwa Nation, it is not wise you do one side and leave the other side. We are going to work in the 2 local governments. And that is exactly what we are doing. As you can see, job has started. The commissioner is here to see for himself. And thank God he's commending the job that is going on. So we hope that this job will finish between now to end of next week by the special grace of God.
One of the representatives of Ndokwa on the board of Desopadec, Dr. Charles Olisa, was present to ascertain the pace of execution and ensure that the operation aligns with job specifications.
So far, so good. With what I've seen, to the barest minimum, flash flooding will reduce significantly in Kwale, and we intend to go to other locations like Ashaka, Ushe, to ensure that whatever you are seeing in Kwale affects other areas in Ndokwa Nation. They've done a good job. and work is still in progress. And before the end of this exercise, I think it will be a perfect exercise.
The ongoing exercise not only addresses immediate concerns but also serves as a preventive measure, offering respite and safety to the people of Kwale.
During a raining period, like this rainy season, sometimes when you go through the street, mostly the drainage, most of the drainage is they have covered it. They use nylon, other things, maybe all these market women. So most of the drainage is blocked. So, and this morning now, seeing this Desopadec project, I'm so excited and happy because now there will be free flow of water from the drainage to from here now. You can see Borough Pit now where the water will go through. So I'm so happy.
Residents of Kwale, being an oil-bearing community, can significantly enhance their environmental resilience against flooding by adopting a culture of maintaining their drainage systems. This proactive approach not only safeguards the community, but also contributes to the overall well-being of its residents.
Yes, I want to appeal to the people of Kwale, not just people of Kwale, Deltans as a whole, to imbibe in the culture of not dumping waste indiscriminately. Because what we are seeing here is dumping waste indiscriminately. And by the time you dump waste indiscriminately, it falls back to the community. It falls back to the immediate, community environment. The water cannot flow. It starts going to the road. So my advice is they should desist from dumping refuse indiscriminately.
There should be positive attitudinal changes. The dumping of waste in the drainage will further complicate the flooding issues in Ndokwa. So there's going to be a lot of sensitization so that we advise residents and business owners to key into waste management professionals who assist them to dispose their waste effectively in an approved dump site. That will minimize to the barest minimum what we have seen today. It is reckless dumping of waste that is causing all this. It's quite unfortunate, but we have to do a lot of awareness, create awareness why they should not block drainage system. It's not going to help us.
Desopadec extended its reach from Kwale to Ashaka, a significant community within the Ndokwa East local government area. This strategic deployment signifies a broader effort to mitigate drainage-related challenges in various communities, ensuring the well-being and safety of residents.
The commissioner representing Ndokwa Nation deemed it fit that it is wise we still come here, not just working in Ndokwa West, let's touch in Ndokwa East. And from what we have here, it's going to take more than 3 days. It's because what we were thinking is going to be 2, but from what we are seeing here, it's going to take more than 3 days because the drains are really desilted, really desilted. You can see them. You can see the quantity of sand that is coming out from the drainages. And I think 2 days cannot be enough. It will be more than 2 days to ensure that we get to where Commissioner is mentioning. So that's the level of work so far.
Dr. Olisa, serving as one of the representatives of the Ndokwa Nation on the board of Desopadec, holds responsibility for the Ashaka community. Demonstrating his commitment to effective oversight, he personally visited the project site to ensure that the work met high standards.
We are trying to provide solution to the perennial flash flooding in Ashaka. So the process is to remove the debris that has blocked the drainage channels in Ashaka drainages. We believe with that, as soon as there's rainfall, there will be room for runoff to the drainage parts, which we move to the drainage channel. With that, we'll minimize to the barest minimum the flooding that we do experience in Ashaka.
It has been very difficult for the people who are resident within this area. It has not been easy. For the period I am working here, I've also seen when it rained that it was a problem. It was everywhere is flooded. But with what is happening here now, I am sure if it rains, there will be no such problems again.
With Olorogun John Obukohonani and Chief Festus Ochonago at the helm, Desopadec is firmly dedicated to putting smiles on the faces of the people it serves. Their leadership marks a determined effort to make meaningful and lasting impact on the community towards successful implementation of Governor Sheriff Oborevori's MORE agenda.